Man, what's up YouTube? Hefe coming to you, Captain Awesome's Fishroom. Looking at my man Big Rig. Sorry, I tried to kneel down. My knee is killing me, guys. I'm telling you, don't get old. But anyways, let me show y'all something. Big Rig on a blue background. Come over here, buddy. Oh, Big Rig on a black background. Damn, big old difference. The reason I wanted to show y'all that, guys, is come back over here, buddy. Come on, come back over here. What's your deal? Why are you being camera shy all of a sudden? As I got a comment on one of my channels. Man, come back over here. I want to show them. Come here. But I got one of my channels. I got a comment on one of my videos. You know, I'm not going to call anybody out, but it said something to the effect, you know, I thought he would look better, not worse. Guys, please tell me that, you know, you think he looks worse on a black background. Look at this. Look at this guy. God almighty. Look at those colors. And then, you know, we'll see him here. Let me try to get it to where all those bubbles aren't showing that much. That's not going to help. But, man, tell me that y'all think he looks better on a blue background. I mean, I could be wrong. And I could just be seeing things. But to me, he looks dope on a black background. Okay, I mean, look at him. His blues are popping, got purples popping out, greens up on his cheek. Of course, video probably ain't doing him any justice, but I mean, Jesus, look at that. And then let's see if we can get him back on the blue. Look at him on the blue, washed out, and then going over to the black. Look at that, golly. But anyways, I just wanted to, something else I did. As you can see, the whole background isn't black. What I did was I painted a piece of glass. You can see it right here. I painted a piece of glass black so I could have like a little picture taking studio time kind of deal. Look at that fish, guys. Damn! Man. Woo! But yeah, and then I taped it in place so I could take pictures of him. He is just looking so awesome. Look at that. Man. And then, yeah, so that's what I did. Until I can get the rest scraped off and actually get the background black. But yeah, and like I said, I'm not going to call anybody out. I ain't worried about it. I just want to know if what I'm seeing is wrong, because I think it looks better. Anyways, stop, you know, enough of that, whatever. But anyways, guys, also want to kind of dedicate this video to Brian, Dahlyvh, or Brian's Fish Tanks. I call him B. I kind of wanted to go over his plant situation that he's having over there. I want to start this part of the video off by saying, guys, only bad things happen fast in this hobby. Okay? But all right. So there it is. This is the exact same Java moss I sent you, Brian. You see how green and lush it is? It was probably that color when it got to you too. But you know, you remember the other day when I did a video putting some that same Java moss from that tank inside my Gorillas tank. As you can see, it ain't so green and it ain't so pretty anymore. You know, it's getting acquainted with the water up here. That's exactly what's happening in your tank with all of your plants, bro. And you know, you just gotta give plants time to adjust to your water parameters and, you know, get used to, you know, living life inside that specific tank. You're not doing anything wrong, man, I promise you. Those Amazon swords you got are already looking a ton better than from whenever you first put them in there. And within a couple weeks to a couple months, man, those plants are just going to be banging, okay? You know, and as far as the Java fern, you know, it's gonna start looking a little crappy. But when you start seeing browning of leaves, with little kind of, looks like seeds growing on the leaves, that's actually going to be new growth. New plants sprout out from the leaves on Java fern, okay? There's not runners or anything like that. And you may already know this, but you know, I just wanted to say it, you know, just as a, you know, just in case type deal. But with Java fern, the browning of leaves is actually a good thing, so you don't want to cut those off. You know, it doesn't really melt like other plants do. And you know, what was I going to say? I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, the fertilizers that you use, bro, I saw what you got, man. Those fertilizers are, in my opinion, the best fertilizers you can get. Those are the ones I use. I actually don't fertilize any of my tanks right now. Now, whenever I get my plant rack up and running so I can ship plants out to everybody, I'll actually be doing that stuff again. But, yeah, man, I'm telling you, just keep doing what you're doing with that tank. You know, all of those plants are going to be looking good soon. You just got to give them time. There's not really a way to rush plant growth. You know, some plants will actually hibernate whenever you take them out of their aquarium that they're used to and put them inside another one. They'll hibernate for months. I don't think you have any plants that'll do that, but you know, it does take time to get them used to your water parameters and for them to start growing like they did whenever you saw them inside the store. And you know, that's how plant store or you know, fish stores, that's how they sell plants so fast, is because when they get them in, they're all lush and green, and people want that because, you know, they see it. And then you'll also see some that die back and stuff like that, and people won't buy those, you know, because they didn't get there whenever the plants were green. They melted back, and they got there whenever the plants were, you know what I'm getting at. But yeah, man, you just got to give them time to get used to your aquarium. And I promise you, man, if you were doing anything wrong, wrong enough to kill Java moss, Java fern, Anubias, man, you wouldn't be able to keep discus in that tank, let alone any other kind of fish. If you kill those plants, there's something way more wrong than, you know, fertilizing your tank, and you're by no means doing anything wrong. You know, I would keep doing what you're doing. All those recommendations that you had on that video are great recommendations, but my recommendation is keep doing what you're doing, and you know, just let the plants do their thing, because I promise you, the fertilizers that you're using, the way you have them planted that I saw, all looks good, and you just got to give them time to grow, man. That's all. As you can see, I mean, that's the exact same Java moss I had inside that tank down there. And I mean, even coming, I mean, these two tanks, they basically have the same water parameters, but you know, just like, you know, everybody says every system is different. Even though these water parameters are so close, you can see that Java moss is still going to get used to this specific water in this specific tank. So, you know, that's all I had, guys. Brian, I hope this helped. You know, I'll just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, obviously you're doing a badass job because you already had discus breeding in that tank. So I'll just keep doing what you're doing. Let those plants melt off, die back a little bit, and they're going to come back so strong. You're going to be like, damn, I need to get rid of some of these. I promise you it's going to happen, especially as good as you take care of that tank. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done. Hope y'all enjoyed looking at my man Big Rig on a black background. God, look at that fish. And as always, guys, y'all have an awesome evening. Thank God it's almost Friday. And we'll see y'all next time. Adios, folks. Whoa, hey Jeff, stick your hand in this tank so I can bite it.